Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Aries, and today I have kind of a different video for you guys. I totally understand if this isn't your kind of video. You could go ahead and click away and hopefully I'll see you in my next one. But basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a card reading. I am by no means a professional, but I love to learn about tarot and all of that. And I thought it would be fun to do a video, mildly Valentine's Day themed. I kind of hesitate to say that. Basically what this video is going to be is, it's something that I know I could use a few years back. I'm going to be doing a reading on why your ex should stay your ex and why they're shitty and why you should move on, is basically the idea I had. So the way these work, it's pretty simple. All you have to do is you pick your group. Can you see? I'm going to move this one over so I don't have to move the kitty. You pick your group numbered 1 starting here and 6 being this last one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave a timestamp both in the description and in the comments below for each group where I start the reading. Okay? Hopefully I explained that in a way that is understandable. And let's get started. Alright, group number 1. It looks like your oracle card is Wise One. Then we have the 5 of Cups, the 8 of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. Alright, group 1. It's looking like you are stuck on the past. Right now, it's looking like you need to learn a lesson, a very big lesson. The situation you are in right now, it's a rough one. With the 5 of Cups, what we see is that you are very stuck in the past right now. You are in a stage of grief. Specifically, grief of a person. It looks like you are really hung up on this. Whatever happened hit you hard. But what the cards are saying through the 8 of Cups is that you need to look at this as a quest of sorts. You need to let go of this past and all of this pain and all of this hurt, and you need to start focusing on moving forward. That's enough. It's time to end whatever. I know it's easier said than done, but it is time to let go. It is time to let go of this grieving, this mourning, everything. You need to let it go, and you need to start your journey. You need to focus on yourself and get yourself going is what you need to do, because at the end of these worldly sufferings that you're having is the start of something beautiful. The Ace of Swords, this is a beautiful card. This card contains in it everything. Everything. You are in the beginning of something. You are just taking the baby steps to your future. Now, I'm not really seeing this. You might not want to hear this, but I'm not really seeing. I'm seeing, okay, so the Cups are emotion. I'm seeing that all this pain, all this suffering is coming through the emotional part of your life, okay? I'm seeing like you need to take a break from that. You need to kind of put that aside, and it's okay. You need to focus on your future in regards to learning, studying, whatever that means to you. Whether it means starting a YouTube channel, do it. If it's going back to school, do it. Forget this. Forget this person. He or she doesn't matter. They're in the past. You need to let that go. You need to start your journey. You need to focus on yourself and move on, okay? I know it's easier said than done. Believe me, I know. And I can tell that you're the kind of person that you're inside yourself a lot. You're always thinking. You're always, I don't want to say second guessing, because I'm not saying this is a negative. You are a thinker, and that's beautiful. That is beautiful. You like to make things happen. Just let it go, okay, group 1? Just let it go. Easier said than done. But believe me, the cards have something wonderful in store for you. Alright, let's move on. Let's move on. Group number 2. Okay, group number 2. Let's see. What do we have here? It looks like your oracle card is the Star Ancestor. Okay. We've got the Hermit, the Four of Wands. Okay. Ooh, interesting. The Emperor. And when I drew these together. The Emperor and the Ace of Pentacles. Big, heavy cards. All right, let's see. Okay, group number 2. What I am seeing from you guys is you are givers. You got the Star Ancestor. You are a giver, my friend. You are a wonderful, creative person who is always helping or trying to. You are the shoulder that people cry on. You are, of your friend group, you are the supporter. And that's beautiful. But it's looking like all of that beauty that you're putting out into the world, it's not really being given back, is it? We've got the Hermit. Whoever this reading is about, whoever that ex is, or maybe it's a current boyfriend, they drained you. He or she drained you. You are currently withdrawing into yourself. And I'm not saying this in a bad way. Absolutely not. I'm just explaining where you are right now. You are withdrawing into yourself, and where you wouldn't normally, you're closing yourself off. You're doing all of these things, and it could be bad, but for now I'm seeing that it's a good thing. For now, you need to focus on yourself. You need to, I know you're a giving person. I know it might be a little bit out of your nature, but this might be a good thing, because what I'm seeing is because of this person, you had your life on hold. Whatever projects you were working on, whatever was going on when you were or are with this person, you put it on hold for this person. I'm seeing that right now you are on a new path, a new journey. Something is starting for you, whether it's a job, something material. I'm not really seeing relationship very much. It seems, like I said, more material, but you are, whatever path you're on right now, it's leading to good things. It really is. This person was tying you down in the worst kinds of ways. The worst kinds of ways. He was an asshole, or she was an asshole. It don't matter. And they might not have been like, this is a hard one, because they might not have been like horrible. I'm seeing a lot of like small toxic behaviors, things that held you down because you're such a giving person. I'm seeing that they use this against you. They use whatever manipulation tactics they knew to keep you in a state where they wanted you to be in. They didn't want you to be successful. But now that they are out of your life and you are focusing on yourself and you are ignoring relationships for now, even though it's February, good for you. Ignore it. Like, focus on yourself. You've let them go, and now you're working towards this new beginning for you. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. What I'm seeing is over here, these I drew together. The Ace of Pentacles, this is the beginning of a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful journey. It's material. It's based on material. This might be career. This might be success. Whatever you see. It's not really romantic. But you need to forge forward. You got the Emperor. This is a strong card. He's fierce. He knows when to defend himself. He knows when to cut. He knows how to pick his battles, is what I'm trying to say. And like I said, you were a giving person. It is time for you to not let go of this, but stand up for yourself. Learn where to draw the line in the sand, because you weren't doing that in the past. You weren't doing that in the past, and it was holding you back from success. But now is the time that you are taking the time to yourself to really figure this stuff out. Now is the time to stand up to yourself. to focus yourself, to take all of that beautiful energy that you put into the world and put it into yourself for once. Focus on yourself, because you are going towards success, my friend. This is a good reading. There is a lot of positivity that's coming to you, and that's great. And it has nothing to do with that asshole from the past. All right, let him go, or her go. I gotta stop doing that. Let him or her go. Fuck them. All right, group number 2, let's see it. All right, group number 2, you have 2 oracle cards. We have the Heir of Guardian, Protection Guardian. Interesting. Okay. We have the 3 of Cups, the 3 of Swords, and the Lovers. All right. All right. So group 3, let's see. I'm seeing a lot of duality, a lot of confusion. So it seems like you're usually the kind of person that's pretty confident. You seem to usually be pretty sure of yourself, sure of your path. Sorry. Pretty sure of yourself and your path. You have a lot of protector energy. You don't let people get in the way of you or your goals, and you also don't let people step all over you or your friends. So even if you are quiet, because I'm saying confident, I don't mean loud and boisterous. Even if you are quiet and polite, the second someone disrespects you or your friends, that is not okay, which is wonderful. But it seems like whatever this person in the past has done to you has you kind of rethinking a lot of things, and that's not a bad thing. It seems like you are shifting in the way you think, and maybe letting go of some of that, because you guard yourself a lot. You're a very guarded person. So let's get into this. So it looks like we've got the 3 of Cups here. What I'm seeing is the person that you were with before. It started out, it was a fun relationship. It started off as almost a breath of fresh air. They seemed different. It was fun. It might have been a lot of partying or a lot of exploring. It was a lot of fun. And that's what initially drew you into this person. They seemed refreshing. But the longer the relationship progressed, it seems like that fun, that airiness, that carelessness wasn't just, it ran deeper than you thought it did. So this person may have had commitment issues, or maybe they weren't taking anything seriously at all, and it translated into them not taking you seriously. And we see that's not okay. It shouldn't be okay. But like I said, you're very guarded. You know when someone is doing you wrong. And it got to a point where this person stopped being fun and started being careless in a bad way. Not carefree, careless. So you ended it. And good for you. Or maybe they ended it. It doesn't matter. The point is that you were ready for it to be over one way or another. But the problem is, now that it is over, you're second guessing yourself. You're thinking back, you're going back to this time, replaying it over and over, trying to think, was it that bad? Was this person that bad? You are grieving. You might even be grieving more than you thought you would. There's heartbreak. A lot of it. Now that this relationship is over, you are afraid that you messed up. But you shouldn't be. They were careless. They're, like I said before, what seemed like fun and like them being different ran deeper than it should, and you were right in that call. I don't want to say they didn't care about you. It's just they weren't ready for what you were prepared to give. And they might never be. They're on their own journey. They might never be ready for that. It is okay that that's over. It is okay. I know it feels horrible right now, and what I am seeing is that now you are second guessing yourself in a way that you never would before. In a way, it's good because you're changing the way you're thinking. You're kind of stacking up what it is that you actually want from a relationship, because there's a lot of learning that from here. I'm saying that you might have been someone who was in a lot of controlling relationships, and this person might not have been controlling at all, which was great, which is why you were so attracted to this. But just because they weren't controlling in the way that you are used to doesn't mean that they weren't toxic. So now you are almost afraid. You're facing in a way that you've never been before. You might genuinely be starting to think that this is it. You're going to be alone forever. Oh, I'm going to be alone on Valentine's Day. Like all of that. And it's horrible. It's horrible to look at. But guess what? Right now, you're in this stage of grief. But what I am seeing is lovers. Okay? This card is the card of positive relationships of all kinds, not just romantic. But if what I'm seeing is that you are afraid that you have lost that forever, that it's never going to come back. But guess what? Something good is in store for you. Something wonderful is in store for you. A partnership of some kind. You're going to find what it is that you are looking for. Forget this person. They were important in your journey. That's in the past now. Now you need to look in the future, because there is something awesome. Someone this year, I think you're going to find this person this year that are going to be able to give you things that no one in the past has ever been able to give you. Emotions, stability, all of that. They're going to be your twin flame. They're going to be it's in store for you. They might be opposites in a lot of ways, which isn't a bad thing, but it's going to complement. It's not going to cause the butting of heads. Forget this person. They are not as good as the best times you spent with them. It is okay to miss the good times, and also understand that the bad times were bad and it ended for a reason, okay? They may not have been a complete asshole, but that doesn't mean that they were perfect for you, okay? That confidence that you have, keep it. You're right. You're on the right path, okay? All right, that's all I have for you, group 3. Now let's move on to group number 4. Let's see what we got here. All right, your oracle card. Your oracle card is Broken Arrow. We've got the 6 of Pentacles, the Moon, and the Tower. Okay, group number 4. Let's see. First of all, fuck this person. Any person that causes a tower to be pulled is not worth your time. It is not worth your time. Whatever they did to you, I am so sorry. Okay? I just wanted to start off by saying that. Alright, so it looks like you are a person who has had to be on the defense a lot lately. A lot. You've had to keep yourself guarded. You've had to change. Almost, it's like you've had to change a lot of aspects about yourself and keep up this mask in order to defend yourself from whatever it is that you're defending from. The broken arrow signifies peace. It means that something has changed. You can stop. You can stop and you can start to learn to trust again. Not just other people, but also yourself. Whatever mask, whatever shield you had to keep up, it's okay to put it down. Whatever has happened, it's time for peace. Okay? 6 of Pentacles. It seems like whoever this person was may have offered you a lot of structure. as far as material goes, whether it's money, housing. I want to say emotional structure, but I don't think that's right. I don't think it was in the safe kind of way. I think if it is emotional structure that we're looking at, it wasn't a safe kind of way. It was constant. Not in a good way, but constant, okay? It seems like throughout the entirety of this relationship or this period where you knew this person, they kind of controlled every aspect of you, okay? You weren't allowed to accept help or give help or accept more resources or share your resources. You weren't allowed to do a lot of things. This person was controlling you in every aspect. Yeah, it's just every resource you had, your knowledge, your money, your time, your affection, everything had to revolve around them, so you weren't able to spread any of yourself out. Every aspect of you had to be almost performed for this one person. That's what I'm seeing, okay? Now that this is over, it seems like you have entered a time of a lot of confusion. A lot of confusion, a lot of trying to figure stuff out, a lot of turmoil. Because of this person, you're not allowing yourself to trust anybody. You're afraid that people are keeping secrets from you. They might be trying to control the narrative, and it might be working. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing that because of this person, because they controlled so much of you, you feel so stuck because it's almost like they're still controlling the outcome of the breakup. Whether that be that your friends are buying into their toxic lies or whatever it is, even though it is over, they are not allowing for it to be over, and it is so confusing. And that's where the Tower comes in. Okay, the Tower is destruction. It means right now your house is on fire. I don't mean your literal house. I mean this. Inside you are self-destructing. Whatever they did, it's causing whatever you thought you had to crumble. Okay? It was almost instant too. Like, God, this person is something. It's something. They controlled everything about you, and they're still controlling a lot of things, and it's just, it feels like everything is crumbling, and I'm not going to say that it's not, because they very well might have a lot of control over certain aspects still. But it's going to end. That is the one positive about the Tower, is that things are being changed violently, but they're being changed, and after this comes peace. Okay? Fuck this person. Fuck whoever this is. Cut all ties. And if any of your friends, any of your relatives, anybody is taking their side, cut them out too, because guess what? It's ending, and it's horrible, and it feels awful. But it's good, okay? There's no way it's not good. It's going to bring you peace. Once all of this chaos and uncertainty and second guessing of yourself is over, you're gonna enter a time of peace. And it seems like you haven't had that in a long time. It seems like even though right now it is intensified and brought out in the open, you have been dealing with similar feelings internally for a while, okay? So yes, it's ending, and yes, it's ending horribly, but take it one day at a time. You'll find your way out of this. You'll find your way out of this, and you'll be better off for it, okay? That's all I have for you. Group number 4. Let's go ahead and move on to group number 5. Group number 5. We have the Guardian Angel, the World, King of Wands, and 7 of Wands. All right. So, group 4. This one's a tough one. I don't mean to read, I mean to explain. It seems like you lost yourself in whoever this person was. You are a lot of turmoil, yes, but it's to the point where you are reaching out for help, okay? This card is specifically spiritually. Whether you believe in a God or spirituality or the universe or whatever, whether you believe it or not, you find yourself reaching out to something. This card is letting you know that whatever you believe in, whatever you've reached out to, they have listened, okay? They are closer than they normally would be. There is some guidance coming your way, okay? If you are not spiritual at all and you heard that as a bunch of bullshit, that's fine. This could even just signify that you reached out for help to the person that you trust and believe in the most, whether it be your mom, your dad, whatever. However you want to interpret that, but I'm seeing it more spiritually. Okay, so like I said, you lost yourself in this person. And now that it's over, you're feeling really stuck in your body, in your situation, wherever you are in life, you're feeling really stuck. It's almost like you are afraid to move on, afraid to change anything. You keep hoping that this person comes back to you. That's where you are right now, okay? But what I'm seeing here is the King of Wands, okay? All of this feeling that you're having of not trusting yourself, of second guessing everything, of feeling trapped, you couldn't be more wrong. King of Wands, how do I explain this? This card is an unstoppable force, okay? This is the card of showing your strength, of taking a look at your goal and making it happen, because you have that inside of yourself. You're powerful. You are so powerful. You're so uncertain of yourself, and I don't know why this card is showing me that inside you have everything you need to move forward. Don't be afraid of moving on. Why would you be afraid of it? Don't be afraid of moving on. You're a leader. You need to grasp your opportunity and make it happen. Forget this person. Forget whatever's in the past. You have it. Whatever it is you want, you have the ability to make it happen. The universe is lining up for you to make it happen. Act. Don't be stuck. It's okay to feel stuck, but the time for that is gone, okay? Leave that feeling behind. Change it. King of Wands is saying that you can do it, and you should do it, and everything is lining up for you to do it, okay? Now, Seven of Wands. Again, this is a card about standing up for yourself, fighting against overwhelming odds. What I'm hearing is that the time for feeling sorry for yourself, for being upset about this relationship ending, it's over. It's over. Don't wallow anymore. Everything is lining up for whatever you want to accomplish to happen, okay? You need to find your inner strength and you need to fight for it. If you do that, it's going to happen. All right, that's all I have for you, group number 5. Let's go ahead and move on. Good old group number 6. All right, we have the Great Teacher, 10 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles, and 2 of Pentacles. All right, group number 6. So what I am seeing is that you are a person, you're a thinker. What's the word for it? You do a lot of reflection. You like to learn. You're a person that likes to learn. You like to analyze your life almost. And whatever's happening right now, use those skills that you have and because there's a lesson that's being taught currently, okay? So we've got the Ten of Swords. What I'm seeing is right now, because of this person, because of whatever happened in the past with them, with this relationship, you are at a breaking point, at a crisis point. Everything has sort of come to a head and ended, and it's a painful ending. It's something that you didn't see. I want to say you didn't see coming, but even if you did, it's like you didn't want to see it. Does that make sense? And because of this, now you're questioning everything. I see a lot of pain that happened. It seems like you might have almost self-sabotaged it as well, and you're clinging on to this pain, okay? You don't really want to accept it, but you need to. It's over. It's right that it's over. And yes, right now you are in the worst point. I wish I could say that the cards have great things as far as love goes, but after the Ten of Swords, we move straight into the Pentacle suit, and only into the Pentacle suit. And what it's looking like is this year, this month, maybe even what it's looking like is this month, maybe even this year. It's not going to be focused, like your achievements aren't going to be focused around love or relationships. Pentacles are more of like the material world, money, success in like your career, stuff like that. So I don't want to say there's no hope with love. Absolutely not. But yes, that part's over, but it's making room for growth of a different sort. So saying that, we're moving on to the Four of Pentacles. Now is the time to lay your foundations, to slowly start building on whatever goal you want, whether that be applying for school or going back to school, or even saving money for a house, or like building on that, starting to piece together the project, the important project that you put aside for this person. Look at it again. Start working on that. The material side, really work on that, on your career. Save money, invest money, whatever that looks like to you, whatever it is that you are trying to achieve career-wise or monetary-wise or even purchase-wise. Work on that. Focus on that. Yes, this part, whatever happened with you and this person, it hurts, it's awful, but it's over. I don't want to say distract yourself, but if that will help you move on, if that will help you heal, then yes, distract yourself. Work on yourself. Build for your future. Then we move on to Two of Pentacles, which is essentially saying, now this is a card, things are always in motion, life is always changing, always. Right now, it's almost like you ignored the material side in order to try to hold on to that romantic side, that emotional side. It's time to stop that. Other sides of your life are now seeking attention. The requirements of the everyday world are now seeking attention. It's time to budget, do all of that, build. Now is the time to build and really work on yourself. Really work on yourself in whatever way that means. Even if you aren't interested in money, if what you're trying to do is become healthy, do that. You need to focus on yourself right now. Whatever happened with this person, learn from it and move on. It's easier said than done, like a lot of things. But it's time to focus on other aspects of your life because you've been ignoring them. And it's time to stop. Okay? That is all I have for you, number 6, group number 6. And with that, the reading is over. Go ahead, roast me in the comments. Tell me how wrong I am. But I had fun. I hope some of this spoke to you. And I hope that this was enjoyable to watch, and it's something that I can keep doing every once in a while in the future. Because like I said, I have fun. I love learning about the cards and practicing readings and doing all of that. With that said, that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, comment, do all of that. And I hope you're happier than I am.